Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. If you have lived in Ocala for a while, you are spoiled because we have a lot of great things that happen in Ocala. This is one of my favorite times of year, but it's not the only time of year we have great things going on. You know, we got that African children's choir coming in. We were talking about how did Ocala get on the list? You know, you got Miami, I saw Atlanta, then I saw Ocala. I was like, how did that happen? Well, maybe it's because we have a lot of great things that happen here. Maybe as a small town, we still cut the mustard or whatever the expression is when it comes to having great events, and part of the reason for that is because we have good people in this town that do that. Stan Creel is one of those people. He's in the studio. He's the Recreation and Events Supervisor at the City of Ocala Recreation and Parks Department. Believe it or not, Light Up Ocala is going to be having its 30th year. We were trying to remember if we may have gone to the first one. I don't know. I know we as a radio station have participated in quite a few of them, and you and I have done it as a couple different incarnations of ourselves. And then in addition to that, there's a few things happening, like this weekend, for example, there's FAFO and a couple of other things. And I don't know what things Stan isn't exactly involved in, but he's here. So we're going to ask. Good morning, Stan. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. Yeah, we do a lot around here, don't we?
Yeah, we stay busy, but that's a good thing.
That is a very good thing. And you know what? We were thinking about this too. The fact that the downtown area, I don't know, I can't remember when it started looking good. But, you know, there was a while, maybe it was 30, 40 years ago when it was kind of blighted. But it's been looking nice for a long. You look too young to remember that.
I'll be honest, I'm 33, so
yeah, you don't remember.
That's almost as old as me.
Yeah, you don't remember that. But,
no, I didn't.
But I remember it. I mean, if you could just picture a town where the downtown was an area nobody really wanted to go to,
well, and then cattle used to run through it. So how long ago was that?
I don't remember that part. But anyway, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
So you want to start with? I love Light Up Ocala. It is one of my favorite events. We were talking about this. This yesterday about celebrities. That there was a Vanna White event. This was years ago. You probably weren't born. And like thousands of people showed up, and they thought, "Wow, we never knew this was going to happen." And what was the other celebrity that we were talking about? Showed up, brought a lot of people in. This is way before your time. David McCollum. Yeah, no, not at Light Up Ocala.
Oh,
this was we were just talking about how celebrities can attract a lot of attention.
Absolutely.
Last year, John Travolta showed up at Light Up Ocala,
and he snuck in.
But nobody was there because of that. And that's what we were saying. People show up at Light Up Ocala because of Light Up Ocala.
Absolutely.
It really wasn't about.
It's a beautiful time of year.
I mean, no disrespect to him, but it was very cool that they were there.
His plan was to kind of sneak in unnoticed and kind of surprise everybody as a little special thing, and that's what it was all about.
So how long have you done this? How long has this been?
Actually, I've been doing it for about 4 years now.
Is it fun?
Oh, I love it. Are you kidding?
Are you constantly thinking, what can we do next, or something different?
Yeah, we're always, and I know I'm always thinking of what we can do next, what's going to make it more special, how are we going to make it more smooth of a process, how is it going to be easier for people to come down and enjoy. I mean, one thing we did last year was we expanded the entire event, going across State Road 40.
Right.
Shutting down.
Which I love that.
Oh,
that was great.
Because, I mean, it really spread the crowd out. It spread out the craft vendors, food vendors, and allowed us to get the entertainment spread out a little bit. Also, with New Citizen Circle opening last year, that made a big difference because it gave us another great venue to spread out and allow people to walk through downtown and see some of the stuff that was going on. And, you know, a lot of people were afraid of coming downtown because it was a mosh pit at one point, you know, as it grew.
Right.
But now with its growth, you're looking at this and you're saying, oh, wow, we can stroll through here now. I'm not bumped shoulder to shoulder with people. This is a fun event that you can just kind of stroll through and enjoy.
Now, is there something different this year with the parking, not just with Light Up Ocala, but with any of the events? I heard a rumor. Events? That's why I'm asking. I don't want to say what I heard because it might be wrong.
We're going to have an ice rink down there, so that's going to take a little bit of parking.
Oh, wow. That's right. Where's the ice rink again?
The ice rink's going to be in the Sprint lot. If you know right there, Osceola and Fort King.
Okay.
The ice rink will open up on Light Up Ocala's date, and it'll be open all the way through January 5th.
And in fact, it's open New Year's Eve, right?
Absolutely.
Until, 12:15 in the morning?
Yes, something like that.
Are you going to be there?
Am I going to be there?
Yeah.
Only if I'm not responsible.
There you go. That's right.
I think.
Good man.
Am I going to be only if I'm not responsible? Okay. In other words, you're going to have fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's start with this weekend. What do we have this weekend?
Well, this weekend, actually tomorrow, Friday, we have the mini
Right.
Munster Boo Bash in Tuscaloosa Park.
Okay.
Specifically right there near our administration office for Recreation and Parks in the Discovery Center. We're going to have different vendors out there doing games and activities with the kids and everything. And, the great thing about this is parents, they get to use their kids' costumes twice. Once for our event and then for Halloween.
There you go. Right.
Can't beat it. But we'll have a hayride going on. We'll have games inside and outside. The Discovery Center will be doing some different science and creative things
Oh,
to
cool.
kind of be less than spooky, but also a little bit fun. And so we'll have some really great activities, and we'll do some storytelling. We'll have a haunted house in the old Girl Scout house, so it should be a lot of fun. We're really excited about it. It's always been a great event. Families come out from all the different neighborhoods, and they enjoy it. I end up telling stories on the hayride. It's a blast.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to tell you any stories.
No. Where do you get the stories from?
I just make them up.
You just make them up on the spot?
Yeah. When the kids hop up on the
For real? That's what you
the
do?
hayride, I just take it and I look at whoever's costumes and I make a story up.
Oh, man, you should write them down. Record them and then write them down.
Record them and then write them down?
Well, because you couldn't write them down while you're telling them.
Yeah, you're right. That'd be difficult. Maybe I can get a 5-year-old to dictate.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'll have a book eventually if you keep doing that. Where's the Girl Scout house? Where's that?
The Girl Scout house is right next to the Discovery Center, just on the north side of it.
Oh, okay.
It looks like an old kind of like log building, more or less, or wood building, and it's right in. Actually, it's pieced right in between the Recreation Administration Office and Discovery Center. Can't miss it. Right off of Sanchez.
So Robin dropped something off at the Discovery Center, and I made a
Yes.
U-turn in the back parking lot, and there was a dinosaur head back there. What's that?
I think that's actually from a long time ago.
I guess so.
Okay, I better take a nap. I'll see y'all later. Anyways,
Yeah.
I think they carried that over from an artist who built that, and I think it was, I want to say,
That's cool, though.
like 10 years ago or something like that. It might be
Wow.
even older than that. From
Wow,
when the guy
that-
created it.
that's
He's done a
cool.
few things. He did a big old fish or something like that. I don't even remember what it is, but
Oh,
it was
really?
really cool looking. He's done a lot of stuff.
When something is an annual event, it has become a tradition,
Yeah.
as opposed to something that's brand new. Do you approach it differently? Is it a hard sell? Do you have to get the community to? Because something like that at Ocala, it's almost like everybody knows it, expects it. Remember when in the summer the God and Country Day almost didn't happen?
Yeah,
like
I know.
everybody was so disappointed, and then they jumped on the bandwagon and got it going again.
Yeah, they absolutely did. When people were kind of thinking that something that's that huge is
Yeah.
going to just drop off, a lot of people get upset.
So is there a money issue with these events? I'm sure there's a money issue with every event, right?
There's a money issue with all events. I mean,
Yeah.
for one, they're all budgeted, obviously. We do go out and get sponsors for all these events, and and community support is a big deal for us.
Right.
I mean, even you guys, supporting us, letting us come on and have a chat about it. But I don't think there is one event in the city that you're going to say, okay, unless it's just
Right.
me and you going down to the town square to have a drink. But
That's still going to cost money.
that's going to cost money, but not like we're worried about
Right,
it.
right.
There was a beautiful canopy there a few years ago over the street. I don't know if it was before your time or not,
No.
but all of a sudden it was gone. And everybody misses that
You missed
beautiful
the canopy. You
Yeah.
missed the canopy?
Yeah, everybody misses that beautiful
This is the
canopy.
canopy.
Because
I know a guy who can install
it lined
one at your
the whole
house.
thing. It
No.
was so beautiful in lights, and you look back at the past photographs, and all the children are looking up at it and stuff, and you walk underneath. What happened to
She's
it?
a good.
She's trying to make me feel bad, and I don't even think I was there. I do remember
Yeah,
that
man,
canopy.
Yeah,
It was
He was 12.
gorgeous.
That's
He was
right.
12.
It was sitting over Broadway.
That's right. That's
I do
right.
remember it.
That's right. It's gone.
But I got good news. Actually, they're bringing that canopy back, but not where you would think. They're putting it over to skate rink.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that'll be gorgeous.
What is artificial ice, by the way? What is
What
that?
is artificial ice? It's not ice.
What is it?
I don't know. I think it's called like plastic. No, I'd be honest. I don't know
Wow.
the technical term for it, but it is. It's used all over
it
the
cold?
country. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Only if it's cold outside.
Really?
Oh, okay.
It literally is like skating on a plastic floor, but it's not plastic
That is
necessarily.
cool.
It's like I said, it's used all over the country. Up north, they use it. You skate on it with real skates,
That's
and
awesome.
you simply just move right along.
No Zamboni necessary.
No, broom only.
Just a broom.
Broom or a blow it off or whatever. It's really very convenient, very nice, very safe. And
do you get to enjoy these things? See, part of the problem when we participate in something is I always say to Rob, the part I love doing it, I love participating, but then you feel like you're not really doing it. You want it's kind of like in the old days when you had these big gigantic video cameras and you go to Disney World. Yes. At the end of the day, you felt like you weren't really there because you were so consumed by this big thing. Now the cameras are so easy. So
right. Yeah, I'll be honest. Sometimes I'm at the events and, I miss stuff because, I'm running all over the place trying to make sure it's running smoothly. But I'll tell you what, one of my favorite parts is sitting there going through the event, and I'll slow down sometimes just so I can stop and see,
take it in.
The people that are enjoying it. To me, I get the biggest kick out of seeing the community come out and enjoying it. Seeing a little kid sitting there staring up at, like Santa or whatever it may be. Like when I'm sitting around the hayride. That's my time.
That's your thing. You love children, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
So that's why you love doing the storytelling?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's cool.
That and I like hayrides.
Do you know what I have not seen? Everybody talks about the big white angel.
Yes, absolutely. Last year we had the toy soldiers.
Oh, toy soldiers. Okay.
Yeah, last year we had toy soldiers. The years before that we had Angel. Yeah.
What was it? Was it a person? Or what was it?
Well, yeah, the Angel is a person. It's Unity Productions that does that.
Okay.
They're out of Orlando, but they go internationally all over the place. They have a lot of different stuff.
Is the person huge or something? Or are they on a stilts?
Is he huge? No, it's a normal person. What they have is they have a base that they actually stand on.
Oh, okay.
They'll set that base
because I haven't
up.
seen it. I just heard the description. They said there's a huge angel. Huge.
Oh, well, I don't want to say it's huge. I mean, if the guy's 6'6", it's huge.
Michael Jordan in wings.
But I mean, the last guy who did it, I think he was like, I don't know, he might have been 5'9". But you stand on a pedestal and you look really tall.
Plus,
and
you got the big wings.
And absolutely, and the big wings. It basically what they do is they come up and they are trained performers. I mean, literally, I've got to see some of the stuff that they perform and that they train for, and they come out and they put on an amazing little show with the Angel. They come up there and they're fascinated by it. They get stuck at it, and a huge crowd will draw around it.
Yeah.
And they just enjoy it, and plus they're funny. I mean, they'll take somebody's purse and hold it up in the air and just pause, and they'll hold somebody's hat. They'll hold your child for you just in case you need a break.
Wow.
So is there anything that we think that your department does that you don't do, or do you do everything we are familiar with, like the parade? Is there anything in that list
What parade?
The Christmas parade?
Well, that's actually the Friends of the Christmas Parade that do that.
Okay, so that's what I thought. Maybe that was something.
Our Parks Division actually does a lot of work with that, far as setup and preparing. Streets Division, OPD, Sheriff, a lot of those folks get involved.
Right.
Our Recreation Parks Department, we're not as involved with that necessarily on my end.
Now, this is probably out of left field kind of a question, but because of the fact that Silver Springs is now a state park, does that give you guys any extra work, or is that totally separate from you?
It's totally separate from us.
Totally separate, okay.
Yeah. I mean, actually, that would be something we get to go enjoy.
Yeah, right. It is beautiful too. I mean,
it's gorgeous.
I've gone one time since it was a state park. We went one time.
Yeah. So after the event on Friday, then at the Discovery Center, what else will be coming up this weekend?
Well, FAFO has the Ocala Arts Festival this weekend. Actually, one of the young ladies who works in our department, Melissa Townsend's been working hard with them.
Oh, she's wonderful.
And so, yes, they've been working hard, making sure that gets organized and gets in place because it's moving downtown, obviously. And that is a 2-day event, so it's going to be a huge deal. I think it's going to be something really special for the downtown. So I think
we're going Sunday. We're going Sunday.
You're going to go Sunday? Great.
And you also do the first Friday art walks. Melissa's very instrumental in that too.
Absolutely. Correct. Yeah, those. She's been doing a great job with those, with the Arts Commission and everything.
First nude lady I ever saw in Ocala.
Not Melissa.
But I mean in that store.
What?
First ever in a store. What was that store we went into? We walked into
the Irish pub.
The Irish pub.
Yeah.
And we were looking for some lady in there, and then Robin ducked under a camera and said, "Oh, excuse me," and I looked up and said, "Holy mackerel, that girl's not dressed." And, and she had paint. She was painted like an owl. It was beautiful, really.
Very tastefully done.
It was beautiful, but I didn't.
Irish rose.
And then Robin said, "Oh, she was painted like an owl." And I said, "Oh, I didn't notice."
Because you were staring at everything else.
Of course I was.
Come on, man. I'm telling you what.
So I just thought I'd share that. It's the kind of thing you don't forget,
Yeah, I guess you probably wouldn't forget the owl woman.
For FAFO, then, how do you make sure everything's coordinated so there's safety, but everybody still has a good time? Because that's your
Like,
responsibility.
Well, not mine. I'm actually not involved in FAFO as much. Our recreation department, we are going to be having some of our staff there as volunteers helping out. Like I said, Melissa was very instrumental in getting that kind of formulated and getting their setup prepared for them. And I know she worked very hard to get that
We had
all prepared.
two pretty ladies in here yesterday promoting FAFO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for it, so
No, you missed it. You missed it.
I'm okay. I'm good though.
Now, next weekend, what was the other thing that they're doing? The thing we have a tent next to Dave Schoenicker.
Oh, that's the first Friday art walk.
Oh, it's first Friday.
Yeah,
Well, that's
on
next
Friday.
weekend, isn't it? After this weekend?
Yeah, a week from Friday. A week from tomorrow.
Oh, it's a Friday
it's
thing.
the first
Okay.
Friday
Yeah, it's always
night
the
art
first
walk.
Friday. Don't let that give it
Oh,
away.
that's cool.
Yeah, but FAFO is going to be a great event. I think it was a big initiative to get them downtown and have that move forward. So I think everybody will enjoy that.
This is a fun time of year for us.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope
I love
it's-
it just because of the weather.
Yeah, it doesn't stay like this though. It's just,
I know.
It's a false sense that we're going to have cool weather, and then it gets warm again by Wednesday.
Well, but at least I can fake it in the morning.
Have you done that?
What, feel cold? If I have to. Not just ladies,
Yeah, man.
Will
Stan-
there be pumpkins at your Boo event tomorrow?
Will we have pumpkins
Yeah.
at it? You would really like to have a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Not for sale, no.
Pumpkins,
No, not for
pumpkins
sale,
and a
okay.
canopy of lights.
We will have plenty
That's right.
decoration. No canopy of lights at the Boo
Okay.
Bash, though. But we will certainly have some great decorations. You ought to come to the haunted house and check it out.
Yeah, that's
We'll try
pretty
and scare
cool.
you, I promise you. We're going to have some cool
Do you guys have
zombies there, too.
This is kind
Oh,
of a weird
nice.
modern day question, I guess. But do you guys have a Facebook page
Absolutely.
so we can see the photos there and there, like the costumes and all that?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Maybe I'm
not
already a
showing you
friend. I
mine.
don't know.
No.
Well, it's Ocala Recreation and Parks.
What are you, friend or like? What kind of? There's two types.
You're gonna like that because it's a page.
Oh, okay.
You would like friend her.
I don't get this whole friend like thing. I just
Your friend Robin, you'll like Ocala
Yeah.
Recreation and Parks.
okay. What's the difference? What
you
is
can
it?
be a friend of our parks.
Not
if you
that
like.
this is a technological show here, but what is the difference? What if I like you, but I'm a friend of your place or something? Whatever.
No. Okay, here's what it is.
I'm
for
a friend of
Facebook.
you.
Wait a second. Hang on. You should slow down.
Okay.
You're gonna Facebook on Facebook. You're
Right.
gonna sit there and you're gonna say an individual usually
Right.
is somebody you would friend, unless it's like a artist. Then most likely they'll have a page.
Well, what are you? Are you an artist or a page?
Huh?
What are you?
I'm not telling you, pal. I'm an individual. Ocala,
So I friend you.
you would friend me. If
Okay.
you're going to friend Stan Creel, that's what you do. Don't go friending me, everybody.
All right, let me go look for you, Stan Creel. There you are. Oh, I see
See,
you.
you're going to find two different ones, and one is secret. One's just my...
One has no face.
yeah, that one's my work one. I don't do anything on that.
Well, I see one with like a picture of a tent.
Well, that's the downtown square.
Oh, that's beautiful. What is that? A tiger? Oh, it's a bear.
What are you talking about?
On you.
Oh, that's
That's a bear.
That's a tiger, man.
Oh, that's a tiger?
Yeah.
You sure? I think it's a bear.
I'm pretty sure it was a tiger because when I Googled it, it said
All right,
tiger.
so I'm going to
Yeah,
add
there you
friend.
go.
There, I just clicked add friend. Now I just invited myself to you in your world. And what is the other
I
one?
might fake it, sorry.
Are you looking for other people to be vendors at Light Up Ocala, or are you maxed out right now?
We are pretty much coming close to our maxed out. I might have a few opening because we opened up a few new streets for Light Up Ocala. Last year we didn't have Magnolia heading south to Fort King, south of Broadway. We're going to open up that street, kind of going down to Marion Theater, and we also are opening up Fort King, starting at Magnolia, all the way back to Osceola.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we had
That's huge.
it from southeast first to Osceola last year on Fort King, but this time we're going to open up. So we're just trying to involve more of the downtown area. And get some of the other businesses involved, and also once again it'll help spread out the event, kind of like with the Junior Sunshine Christmas Parade, which is youth
Oh,
only.
when are they going to be marching?
That'll be at 4:30. They'll march off.
Oh, okay.
And that parade is, like I said, it's all youth. We'll have Girl Scouts, all kinds of different groups. MCYFL, Pop Warner usually comes. Youth groups, dance groups. They all will take their kids and they stroll right down there. And of course, at the very end, you always have Santa Claus.
Yeah,
That's cool.
The fun
Do you run?
part.
Are you a runner?
Am I a runner?
Yeah.
I run from point A to point B.
I mean, you look like you're in good shape. I just wondering.
I stay in good shape. Yeah, I love it. I like to play sports. That's usually my thing.
But okay, so we have every once in a while we'll have an event that is centered around running, like the 5K runs for whatever, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Are any of those involved with any of the upcoming events? Any five? Like the rain? Was it the reindeer?
The reindeer run.
But that's again that's part of.
A lot of those are all individual events. They'll do the permitting through our office.
Okay.
With Kim,
Okay.
they do a lot of that because we kind of help. Once again, we have our parks division that does a lot of work with a lot of these events. So that's where you'll see a lot of the
How many
involvement
parks do
from
we
us.
have in Ocala?
How many parks? I think there's 35 of city parks.
City parks, right.
Gosh.
And we have 4 major.
Are all the parks in the city of the city, or are there county parks in the city?
I don't believe there's any county parks in the city that I'm
Okay.
aware of.
Can we get a map from you about where all the different parks are?
Well, you can actually go on www.ocalafl.org.
Okay.
And when you go on there, you go to the Recreation and Parks page, or you can just simply, after the .org, go /rec park. It's RECPARK. Go on there, and you'll be able to go on there and search for different parks. They actually have a slightly interactive map that you can look at all the parks
okay.
for, and it'll tell you what's in those parks. Speaking of that, we took over the dog park. Did you hear?
I
that?
heard that. I heard that.
That I
So if
didn't
you have a
hear.
dog, bring
Does
it down
that
and
mean
enjoy
any
it.
changes?
I love that dog.
Well,
park.
I mean, there always could be changes, but right now I don't think Julie has any changes coming up. I think it's status quo for right now. Just make sure we keep a high level, as we always like to do.
Well, not to copycat our neighbors up in Gainesville, but that they're doing a dog costume party thing
They
this
are.
weekend. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do that next year.
You know what? You ought to create a Facebook page for that.
By the way, I just liked the Ocala Recreation page.
Way to go.
And I invited myself to your page. Now, who's this guy singing?
I'm not sure what you're looking at.
It's on the ocalafl.org rec park page.
Is it Jeremy Rosara?
I don't know. It's a guy with mirrored sunglasses and a white microphone.
Well, I'm not actually looking at your screen, so it's very difficult for me to see the face.
Can I turn this around?
Hang on.
Hey, who is that guy?
Oh, wow. That's actually the gentleman from when they had, holy moly, if the name doesn't want to slip my
Oh,
head.
I thought that was his name.
Montgomery Gentry. That's the band, Montgomery.
Oh, that is
Oh,
a
okay.
famous
Country
guy.
band.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which one that is, I couldn't tell you. I knew a couple people in our office could tell you left and right, but I couldn't.
You're
He was-
fun. You're in the right job for you. I mean, Parks and Recreation sounds like a fun job, but probably isn't.
It's awesome, yeah.
It's probably got a lot of paperwork and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of paperwork.
But ultimately it's fun, right?
Like I said, absolutely. I love, like I said, for me, the day of the event, when I get, settled in, everything's running smooth, and I get to see all the people walking around and enjoying stuff.
Is this the big time for the year for this, or is the summer seems big too, though, with the pools and everything?
Yeah, I don't think there's a downtime for the Recreation Parks Department. We're on high alert at all times.
And the Citizen Circle right by City Hall, all the events there are you guys?
No, I'm not going to say they're all ours because they're not. Because we do let people utilize that. You had Free for All last year. Free for All was done as part of the holiday happenings, but it was actually done as an outside person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We have a phone call. You ready to go to the phone?
Absolutely.
Stan Creel is our guest. Good morning. You're on the air with Stan.
Hey, good morning, Stan.
Good morning.
Parks and Rec, you guys do a great job in the splash pond down at Citizen Circle, the splash area.
Yes, sir.
Man, this summer I would have loved to have taken a beach chair and sat in that thing myself. It looks like it's a lot of fun. Is there an age limit for sitting in that area and getting? Because I don't have a pool,
Sir, as long as you are clothed properly, there is no age limit to kind of hang out in the pool, but I would suggest you be careful if there are children there. I wouldn't hang around too long.
Well, I've seen Larry down there with a pocket full of candy, so I figured it'd be safe if I went down.
Oh, that's not safe to say.
I don't think
That's
so.
not good. No, actually, a lot of the times you'll see that splash pad open. I don't want to confuse people. It is not a pool. You cannot wade in it. Water shoots up from the ground, and you can, rinse your ears out and such. But it's a very nice and beautiful thing. It lights up at night. We have some Adirondack chairs that'll be set out there just off to the side. You can kind of relax in. Once again, like I said, that's our Parks Division working really hard to do this.
Yeah, you guys do a good job. And the other thing, so I was kind of told that you were, or not you, but the Parks Department was going to do some geocaching that would lead you from park to park to park so that you could actually visit all of them.
That sounds like a great program, sir. You want to come in and run it?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we have done some geocaching in the past, and I know our park rangers, they do a great job. They're always trying to get some new programs in and get some youth involved, as well as local citizens, whether it be volunteers or not. They're always trying to get citizens I mean, we had a naturalist program, I think, that was offered at the Discovery Center.
I always confuse
recently.
naturalist with naturist. Now, which is this one?
Which one are you saying?
One is
And Larry, that's why you can't go to the splash pad.
I don't think.
You do good work. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir, for calling.
There you go. Naturalist.
Naturalist.
That's
yes.
the one where you eat like herbs, right?
That's right.
Naturist is the one where you unclothed, right?
Exactly.
That would be nudist, sir. No, we said naturalist. I think they, and I didn't take the class, so forgive me for my lack of knowledge in it. But I know some of our park rangers took it, as well as a lot of the community members. Suzanne Shuffett down at the Discovery Center set it up and got it running, and it was a really great program that's offered. Basically, I think it's offered through UF. More or less, you go through and
It's
you
an
learn.
ag program? Agricultural?
I won't say it's. I mean, you're obviously it's involving ag, but more or less it's nature based. So you're looking at plant life, different things outdoors, insects, all those type of different things. And like I said, I'm not going to dive too deep.
Did you know they named an insect after Beyonce?
Is that true?
Yes,
yes,
that's true.
there's a bug with a golden butt.
That's right.
And the scientists who said, it looks like Beyonce's dress. And so I'm not making it up. They Latinized it. It was like
they
it's a
did.
Beyonce-itis or something like that.
This is serious?
I
This is
I
serious.
swear it
That's
was in the
great.
news yesterday.
That's
Yes.
It wasn't in the Onion, was it?
No.
No.
Okay, just checking.
This was, that's a good point though. All right, so let's recap real quickly. This weekend, FAFO.
Yes.
Tomorrow, actually, we should start with tomorrow. Tomorrow's the
Mini Munster Boo Bash.
Mini Monster or
Mini Munster Boo Bash.
Munster as in Herman Munster?
Well, I wouldn't say with the U, but Mini Munster as in
Monster. Okay.
Monster.
We got an
Yeah.
accent. The accent sounds like a U.
Oh, really?
Where are you from?
I was born in New Orleans, but I've lived here since 1988. I just don't remember much of it.
Mini Monster. Mini.
Mini Monster. Mini Monster. Is that better?
I'm just trying to make sure I understand it.
I didn't say it's not Munster cheese.
You are such
Oh, you're
fun.
fun. You're a fun guy.
You are such fun.
All right, so and Light Up Ocala, let's not forget that. That's November 23rd. That's
Yeah, November 23rd, 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We'll have, like I said, we have the north side open. We'll have children's entertainment on that side, on the north side of State Road 40. We're going to have, hopefully, Whoville.
Ooh, wouldn't that be cool?
That's what we're wanting to create. We're looking to create Whoville on the north side. So we're looking to have
okay. Help me out with
Mr.
that. Is that
Grinch.
that's
Oh,
okay.
the
Thank
Grinch.
you.
That is
Now we know what it
so
is.
cool.
Grinch.
Okay.
And then what's going to be in the grassy area where the Chamber of Commerce once stood?
Don't call it a knoll. Never call another area a
No.
grassy knoll. There's only one grassy knoll in the whole world.
That's right.
Sorry.
And
That's why I
that
said
is?
area.
That's the one in Dallas.
Dallas has a grassy knoll.
That's right.
So the rest of the world's without.
We have a grassy area.
I used to live near Dallas, so whatever they had, I got to bring it with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would crank. I was a little kid.
But I'm always afraid of guns in a grassy knoll.
Yeah.
Really, that's kind of bad.
You don't remember that?
Well, I was born a little later.
Sort of, kind of.
I don't know how old you are, Larry. But anyways,
Will you have the Ferris wheel there this year? In
the
addition
Ferris
to
wheel
the
is not
skating
going to be
rink?
there. What we're going to have on our grassy
Area.
former chamber lot is the Christmas tree.
Oh, that's right. That's a beautiful
okay.
tree. too.
Christmas tree. We'll also have Santa Claus there.
Is there a
Uh-huh.
door to that Christmas? Could you go inside that thing? Is there a
I'm
door?
going to tell you no because I don't want you to try.
Oh, there is.
Well, I'll
I
say
have a
this.
feeling.
There's it's sealed up. It's locked up. There is no way to get into it without, the lock being. Don't
Okay.
touch it.
Yeah, but I saw
Well,
a
don't say
lime.
this on the radio.
I saw a lime. My dog was sniffing under there.
You saw a lime?
Yeah.
What you saw was a bulb that fell inside. So a lime.
Keeps calling me sir.
Yeah, I know.
Well, actually, you know what? It might have
that's
been a lime because it could have been from the farmer's market. So I take that back. It could have been a lime.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
you
sit
go.
corrected.
All right. Stan, you're welcome anytime. You are a fun guest for sure. Actually, the important thing we should say is thank you because it is through what you do that we really have, and I said this in the beginning, we're spoiled here.
Yeah.
And absolutely, I'm being honest. I mean, you see some of these programs in Miami, Atlanta, Ocala gets named.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not.
We are on the map,
I think
sir.
that's awesome. Yeah.
We are on the map. I saw it.
I think you're part of the reason we're on the map.
I think so too. You
Well,
really
I
are
was going to say
wonderful.
it's our recreation parks. I'm a small part of that.
Yeah, but you're the
I don't know.
leader.
You got the card. You got the business card.
That's right.
I certainly do have a business card.
Shit,
Actually,
I think the address is wrong on it. It's Discovery Centers.
oh, really?
I'm a traveling worker.
Are you? Oh, that's the Discovery Center address.
Yeah, that's the Discovery Center address, correct. Well, it's right next door, though, our main office.
Okay,
So.
right next to the Girl Scout house, where there's a haunted house. When does that open? Tomorrow?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll start the events 5:30 to 8:30 tomorrow.
Does that
So-
have an age limit? Can I go in there, or am I going to be?
Can you go in a haunted house?
Am I going to be feel
Absolutely.
dopey? Yeah.
You can absolutely go in there.
I could scare somebody.
We have some people that could scare you.
Yeah. That's
Absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome. You
So it'll
said
be a
zombies.
change. Yeah, we do
Yeah.
have some zombies coming. So
Yeah, that's cool.
so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Good. Are
Y'all
you
remember
familiar with the song "The Zombie Jamboree"?
the zombie jamboree? If I say yes, will you explain it?
I can play it for you. Here. You talk, brother.
Oh no.
Well, Ocala is very fortunate because every year there are events that people look forward to having, and you make sure that those events always come to
Yeah.
fruition because the
Zombie music. Is it Rasta?
Here, listen.
Zombie jamboree took place in a New York cemetery. Zombie jamboree took place in Long Island
You know the other song now?
Zombies coming
I think
from
I've heard that, but I'm gonna say
across
that's definitely a shout out to Kelvin Richardson.
Calvin.
Kelvin
I know Calvin.
Richardson, our recreation guy over
Yeah,
there
yeah.
at Lillian
yeah.
Bryant and Krosky. He dressed up as a Rasta one year.
Oh, really?
So he gets to be the Rasta zombie this year. I'm calling it. Kathy, if you hear me. Kelvin is the Rasta zombie.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, we went way over because we're having way fun with you. All right, so this Junior Sunshine Christmas Parade, the Light Up Ocala, the
Mini Monster Boo
the
Bash tomorrow.
Monster Boo Bash tomorrow, the haunted house at the
Mini
what's
Monster
that?
Boo Bash at the
Boo
Girl
Bash.
Scout
At
At the
house.
Girl Scout
Girl
house.
Scout house
And then,
tomorrow.
of course, what am I leaving out? FAFO?
FAFO this
Sappho
weekend.
this weekend, yep.
Anything
The-
else?
What
And,
else?
and of course, the skating rink.
Skating rink opening up on
New
November
Year's at the
23rd.
skating rink. I think that's awesome. It's going to be crowded.
Absolutely.
And parking at the...
Parking at the Sprint parking lot is where that'll be
Okay, but
located.
who the ladies
At the
yesterday?
federal parking garage by
courthouse?
the courthouse.
At the courthouse.
Is
At
that
the
right?
Federal
For-
parking
oh, for
garage by
FAFO.
the courthouse.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be open.
And
for
what do they
FAFO.
have? Like Legos or something bringing you back? What'd you say?
Pedicabs.
Petty cash
Oh,
bringing you back.
not
Petty
petty cash.
Petty-
petty cabs. You'll need some petty cash in order to pay for it, though.
That's right.
Oh, this a pedaled cabs?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, like the ice cream guy used to be?
Yeah,
Bing,
the
bing.
pedicabs.
Yeah, that kind of guy.
Those guys.
Yeah, they sit there and you ever been to a UF game?
Yeah, but I don't remember that.
Well, they have the guys sitting on the bikes and they got the little cab behind them and like, hey, take me to the park, sir. You hop on and they pedal you away.
Wow.
That's
Are we going to
cool.
use them for anything else?
Not that I'm aware.
Is that a
of.
company or is that? Is it?
They've used different companies in the past. Yeah, we had them last year for Light Up, but I don't think we're going to be using them this year. I don't think it was conducive.
You should get like a pedicurist to ride on the pedicab.
A pedicurist on it.
Yeah, so you can get
So
pedicure.
you get a pedicure, but then they only get a whole one person in the seat.
That's okay. Who cares?
I know, and plus you get double charge.
That's all right.
That's right.
But are you going to get a pedicure?
Never will get a pedicure.
I kind of thought he was leaning that way.
No, I don't lean that
he's
way.
a straight guy.
I wasn't saying that. You don't have to be that way.
I know.
To get a pedicure.
I know.
Straight guys get pedicures.
I don't do it. I don't want a pedicure.
So you're afraid of somebody touching your feet?
Exactly. Not that I'm afraid. I just don't want it. Do you like pedicures?
I've never had one.
Me either. I don't think you want one.
My feet are ticklish. I don't want people touching them. To be honest with
There
you.
you go.
You know who you remind me of? The guy on Curious George, the guy who owns the monkey.
Oh, joy. That's exactly what I was wanting to be related to. Good night, Ocala. Oh wait, it's too early in the morning to say good night.
Too funny.
Ah, joy.
No, you
Yeah,
are fun.
I'm just excited about Light Up Ocala. It's going to be a
Yeah,
great one.
we are
30th
too.
annual, 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, downtown Ocala. The one thing I wanted to mention.
What is that?
I've heard people in the past say there's nothing to do in Ocala.
Oh yeah, don't believe that.
But you know what?
What?
I haven't heard anybody say that in a long time.
Yeah, that's the
Good
truth.
point. Good
I haven't heard
point.
anybody say that. I haven't even seen it, Facebook or otherwise. I haven't heard that. And if I do see somebody, I direct them to our page for Recreation and Parks or anybody else's page that they're doing something. There's always something going on. There's
Yeah.
always something going on. There's always a place to be. I mean, there's no excuse for you to sit at home and be bored. Whether you join a program, join a basketball league, adult sports, youth sports, join a special event, volunteer, go to a park with your family. Just get out and have some fun. there's no reason to be sitting at home doing nothing.
We've got really good points.
And this is a beautiful time of year to get out with the family, enjoy all the activities that are going on, because it's not just City of Ocala that's putting on events. There's everybody out there putting on events. And we want everybody to get out and enjoy things. So you know what? This is that time of season. You get with your family, you enjoy it, and you make some memories, take some pictures.
Nice way to end. Nice way to end the
Oh,
segment.
I love that.
Yeah, you guys are doing a lot of good stuff, and just as you're talking, I'm at that page. What's the ocalafl.org, and it's scrolling through a slideshow of all the things that you've been doing over the past year or so, and it's just wonderful. Thank you, Stan, for coming
Absolutely.
in.
Thanks for having me.
Putting
It's
up with
been
us.
fun.
We're having fun with you.
Oh,
We
I
will
like it.
move forward. Take a little. By the way, that was videotaped. If you want to see it, it'll be replayable on YouTube. Make the number go higher than 18.
Can
Yep.
you put the little projection thing over my face? That'd be funny, and just make the mouth move.
We'll do it tonight.
Awesome.
Yes.
We'll play a rerun. Thank you, Stan. That was fun.
Thank you, Larry.
We will
Thank
take a
you.
little break.
Bye-bye.
We'll be right back.
Now is the time to take advantage of Florida Credit Union's CD specials. Our 36-month CD comes in at 1.26% APY. A 24-month is working for you at 1.0% APY. And our